r/MadeMeSmile. It's in the title. It's simply here to make you happy. And somehow, this subreddit is more wholesome than humans being bros, so I hope you can handle the vibes. So, my little girl just told me she started her period, and she couldn't find her mom, so she told me first. I don't want my wife to know that I knew first. I don't want to steal that moment from her. I'm just really happy my little girl trusts me enough to feel comfortable talking about her period with me. Oh, that's a nice one. That's really nice. Because he could have just told his wife that, his daughter came to him and told him about this really important moment in her life, but he chose not to. He really wanted his wife to have that moment with her daughter, and that's really cool. I didn't know that that was a big thing for mothers, but I guess it makes sense. I'm not a parent, so I wouldn't know anything about that. But this story overall is just so wholesome. I'm pretty sure that little girl is going to remember this moment for the rest of her life. Man adopts dog with cancer so he can experience a loving home in his final days. Oh my god. Oh, the dog's still cute though. He's still adorable. Oh, look at him. But that's a really nice guy. He didn't have to do that. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be really difficult for him to do that because he's developed a relationship with that dog. A dog passing even after a week of knowing it can still be devastating, and he chose to sign up for that. It really goes to show that he has a nice spirit. OP didn't go into detail about the story behind this picture, and I don't really think it needs one. It's just simply wholesome. I think all of us should aspire to be this man, to be in a moment where you can take a picture with a really cool sloth. My son got the Spider-Man costume he's been wanting forever today. I held him up in various positions and then photoshopped myself out. Turned out pretty good. Look at my mans. Oh my gosh, if I was him at like that age, I would lose my mind because I was a really big I'm still a big Spider-Man fan now, but when I was like 7 to 10 years old, he was my favorite superhero by far. I always wanted a Spider-Man suit. So if my dad did something like that, I think I could just have a heart attack and die in that moment. I'd be the happiest person on the planet. My nan has dementia, and every day she meets her dog for the first time and falls in love with him over and over again. That means that dog was meant to be with her. She was meant to be with that dog, because the relationship is wholesome every single day with her. That dog will never not be a creature that this woman wouldn't want to be a friend with, which goes to show that they were really meant to be friends all along. Another picture with no context, and it's just simply wholesome. This golden retriever has made a wonderful friend with this butterfly, and together they will fight crime. A guy I started speaking to at the start of the lockdown picks a film with me twice a week. We watch it, he calls me, and we rate it. That's all we do. I know nothing else about him, and we don't talk about anything else, but we've watched 12 films together. Oh, that's really nice. That's really cool. But hey, I'm gonna say something that's also true. On average, movies are about 2 hours long, and if you watch 12 films together, that's approximately 24 hours, right? This man has watched nearly a day of movies with you over 6 weeks, and you haven't thought to talk to him? He's interested in you, fam, and you're interested in him. You guys, keep this thing up. You guys should talk to each other, because I'm almost certain that you guys would be a pretty cool couple. My 3-year-old said he found a dead fly and was taking him outside. I assumed he meant on a napkin, not as the driver of a 1957 convertible. Hey, your kid just wanted to make sure that fly went out in style, had a warrior's funeral in that 1957 convertible. 6 years, 4 major changes, 2 degrees, 1 minor, and lots of sleepless nights later, and I'm out of here. Oh, that's dope. Look at him. I don't know what's going on. Figured it out. Like, that is perfect right there. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can resonate with this dude. I understand not knowing what major you want to go into or what direction you want to take your life. And it's not a bad thing to graduate a little bit later than everybody else. If it takes you a bit longer to figure out what you want to do with your life and you actually like it and you're actually successful with it, then it's worth your time. Hey dad, mom wants to know if you miss her yet, or are you running around with underwear on your head? Hey, hold up. We miss her greatly. That is the sign of a good dad. You better keep that photo forever because it's an amazing memory. That is awesome. Yo, I'm peeing and this dog came into my stall. Oh, look at the wrinkly boy. Look at him. Hey man, don't judge him. He has a joke to tell you, but he has to stop laughing first. Oh, look at him. Hey, fun fact about dogs. The reason why they want to be in the bathroom with you while you're using the bathroom is because they want to protect you while you're using the bathroom. They think that you're vulnerable, and while you're taking a dump, you're going to get attacked by somebody. They want to make sure that you're, safe so that the toilet monster doesn't kill you. One of my favorite memories as a small child, when I was 4 or 5, I planted a Tic Tac in my grandparents' front lawn. The next time I went to their house, there was a Tic Tac tree growing there. Just a twig sticking out of the ground with boxes of Tic Tacs taped to it. It's got nothing to do with anything. I just love my grandma and papa so much, and I'm very lucky to have them. Fun fact, when I was younger, I was really into time capsules for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. And I really like the concept of just burying stuff from when you're younger, and then, you know, a couple years down the line, digging it up, and you're like, oh, this is what I used to like when I was young. Yeah, I don't know why. It was just something that I was into. But since I was a naive 8-year-old and I didn't quite understand the concept of time capsules, I would bury stuff in like cardboard boxes or tin boxes or whatever I had in my room, and then not mark where I buried them. So across my entire old place and yard, there's just toys buried in the ground.
Hi. How are you?
Oh my god, your reactor! I didn't even notice!
Yes!
Oh, it looks so good!
Is that the first one you've done? You've seen of your from your book?
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
the first one I've ever seen.
And a picture to my friend.
Oh.
Good to see you again. No, it's fine.
My daughter started her period on the bus ride home today, and a boy a year older than her, that she doesn't really know, pulled her aside and whispered in her ear that she had a stain in the back of her pants, and gave her his sweater to tie around her waist so she could walk home off the bus. She said she was kind of embarrassed and originally said that it was okay, but the boy insisted and told her, I have sisters, it's all good. If you're this boy's mom, I want to say thank you, and that you're raising him right. We hear so many bad things about today's youth, and I wanted to share something positive. I've been hiding something from my wife for 3 months. My wife made a Reddit account a few months ago, mainly to interact with the sub for her state job. I think it's super cute and she gets so excited when her comments get upvotes, so I've been anonymously gilding every comment she makes. We share a bank account, so I've been sneakily using coins from my previous gildings. I know I will eventually run out, but it makes me happy to see her so excited about Reddit, especially since it lost some of its charm for a crusty old timer like myself. Anyways, that's all. I just wanted to share. Stay classy, Reddit. This is adorable, specifically because OP went into detail about how these people are elderly. There are old people using the internet, which is always cute. It's always adorable when a 60-year-old is on Facebook doing 60-year-old things. It seriously is a treat. Anytime I share anything I do on the internet with my grandparents specifically, it's like I'm talking in a different language. It is just nice to see them try to understand what I do and what I'm interested in, and it's just a pleasant wholesomeness to it. I can't really explain, but I really like that. This video is of a father casually making a roller coaster in the backyard for his son. I just saw a Reddit post by someone with extreme anxiety asking how to order a sandwich at Subway because they've never tried it, and someone replied and wrote out a step-by-step instructions without being snarky or judgmental, and it's the kindest, sweetest thing I've seen in months. Wow, that's actually kind of rare for Reddit, because Reddit comments aren't always the best, really. The posts can be nice, but the comments can be kind of terrible. But hey, it's nice that this man got the help that he needed. I couldn't imagine being so nervous and anxious that I can't make an order at a Subway. That must be debilitating in different ways. That must show up in horrible ways. Like, if you can't make an order at Subway, how are you supposed to make an appointment for a doctor if you need something checked out if you're feeling ill? That's difficult, mostly because you have to speak to someone, so if you have social anxiety, I don't know how you can manage to do that. The story behind this mural is pretty simple. The man sitting down in front of it is a homeless guy who sleeps on this wall, and a local artist chose to just paint his face on the wall, so that everybody knows that that's where he sits and sleeps. I really hope this man figures it out, and gets some help if he needs some. I don't know his name, and neither did OP, but it's really nice that this artist, gave him this wall. This video is simply of a mom hanging out with her daughter, and just vibing.
So guess what?
I just wanna eat my ball. Dog. So yeah, show me. I want a bun. I want a bun.
You gon'
What's that, mommy? Real.
You almost fell. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Fall, mommy.
Hmm?
Y'all let me fall, mommy.
I'm not gonna let you fall. But be careful. Get it.
Shine, yeah. I'm just wanna eat mama. I heard nothing. It's alright, right?
What?
It's alright, mommy.
I don't know
It's
what.
alright, mommy. It's alright.
You cuckoo.
No, you cool.
No, you.
No, you cool.
No, it's you.
No, you cuckoo.
You.
You don't tell me no.
You don't tell me no.
Mommy.
I love you too.
Police dog is given retirement presents from the community on his last day on the job. That's more than enough toys to last you your whole retirement, fam. You know what? When I become president, my next policy will be a retirement toy pension, specifically for police dogs. They'll get a toy per month from their toy retirement pension from the government, and that will be my main policy I'm running on. Vote Ailurus, Panda Daddy for president. I had the pleasure of sitting next to Hall on my flight back home. His daughter Pierce was our flight attendant who had to work over Christmas. Hall decided to spend the holiday with her, so he decided to fly on each of her flights today and tomorrow around the country to spend time with his daughter for Christmas. What a fantastic father. Wish you both a very Merry Christmas. This next video is of a dog vibing with its owner while the sun's setting on a beach. Just an awesome afternoon. So, I'm a dude, and my girlfriend calls me her pretty princess all the time, and it's one of my favorite things. I don't know what it's about, I just know that I enjoy it. She does call me cutesy things that I'm her princess, and I guess she likes the reaction because I'm always kind of caught off by it. I blush a bit and then meekly say thanks. Honestly, I know it's not the most masculine thing, but it makes me feel a little bit giddy deep down. It's always nice when someone calls you cute, and it makes you feel appreciated. I mean, whatever floats your boat, dude. If it makes you happy, alright, but it's just, I couldn't imagine someone treating me like that. I don't think I'd like that, but hey, whatever floats your boat, fam, do you. If it makes you happy, alright. Donut! My cat is cuter than yours. Fight me. You fools. My ruse was successful. Now I have hundreds of super cute animal pictures to look at when I'm down. You stupid idiots fell right into my trap. In all seriousness, go watch Donut Operator's channel. It's absolutely amazing. I love all of his content. My favorite video has to be when he gives his 10-year-old son his first gun. That is a very wholesome video. It's amazing.
Hey. Happy noises. Happy noises.
Hey everyone, while you're listening to my dope jams, if you're homeless or you need help, take as much as you need from the case. Hashtag hopeful cases. This is a really cool way to give back and gain a little bit, because I'm pretty sure if no one takes the money, I'm sure you walk home with it, right? So this will make it easier for people to give you cash on the way if they're thinking that someone else could be helped. That's also pretty smart. I see the intelligence of that. But it's really hard to get around my cynicism, because I know that in my city, people would just steal the entire case. They would just take the money. But I really hope that the people who reached into your case actually needed the cash that they took. That would be awesome that if you actually helped someone. I hope there are days where your coffee tastes like magic, your playlist makes you dance, strangers make you smile, and the night sky touches your soul. I hope you fall in love with being alive again. The only thing I could say about this image is that I hope it resonated with somebody in the audience. If you really needed to hear that today, I hope it helps you out, fam. Just talked to the doctor. All the cancer is gone. Questionable spot on the CT scan was a scar tissue from dead cancer cells. To quote Dr. Awesome, I couldn't be happier. That has to be one of the best messages anyone can receive. It's really nice to know that you're no longer dying, or you no longer have the chance to die. I hope this guy knows that he's really lucky, because some people don't always get that message. So I hope he cherishes his life even more now, because you got a second chance, fam, and I wish you the best. I have never seen an IRL four-leaf clover. If you guys have, go ahead and tell us your story of discovering one in the comments down below, but yeah, I have yet to find one. And they look awesome. Like, I need one. I need one to put into a book or something, or dry out on a windowsill so I can keep it a little bit. Oh, That's kinda cool. I need to find one of those.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, head. Come on, head. Oh, your monkey got it.
This is cold. Muddy puddles. Muddy puddles. Look at muddy puddles.
Wow, this is
I don't want you to fall. I don't have to wash your hair and everything.
what do you call it?
Muddy puddle.
Whoa.
Let's get this.
A stray dog followed a Swedish racing team throughout the 430-mile endurance race in Ecuador. The dog accompanied the team through wild jungles of the Amazon and swimming through the river. And all of this because one of the team members had given him a meatball during one of the team's halts. That's why dogs are like awesome. They really are. And that's why I will always be a dog person. Dogs love you for you. They are the homie. Like the embodiment of the word homie. You look into the dictionary, it says homie, you will see a golden retriever. I was born addicted to heroin. My dad was killed when I was 3, and I tried to kill myself when I was 11, and again when I was 16. Somehow I'm alive, and I graduated with a 3.8 honors in a semester early. Let me flex today. Hell yeah, man. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. I know that's a little bit of a cliched statement to make, but it's true. Life can be really hard right now, things can be extremely difficult, but you have a lot of life to live. Every day can't be a bad day because there wouldn't be any bad days. That would just be a really terrible normal for someone. You have a bad day because you have something to compare it to. A good day. And you have a lot of good days in your future. You just have to push through the difficulty.
Who's hungry? Want some food?
My brother went on his very first job interview today. He's grown so much, and I'm super proud of him. Even though he has Down syndrome, he lets nothing get in his way. I have Downs, but Downs don't have me.
Look at my happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy.
While watching a movie with my boyfriend's family, I fell asleep. In the silence of the film, I passed gas so loudly it woke me up. Everyone heard it. That young man claimed the fart was his own, and that's when I knew he loved me. I married him. Today we celebrate 15 years together. The king! This dude knew exactly what he was doing. In all seriousness, you guys seem like a really nice team. If he's willing to take an L for you like that, you better stick with him. He does love you. My then wife was having an affair, and left me and our girls when they were age 7 and 4. I was a single dad overnight and brought them up on my own, and held down a full-time job. This pic is my favorite, my girls, and it says a lot about them. They're now 25 and 22. Shout out to all the single parents out there, both male and female. It's not an easy job, I can totally understand about that. It's seriously not easy if it's the result of your partner's infidelity. That must really tear you up. But I know most of you guys are trying to do your best raising your kids, and I wish all of you guys the best, seriously, because I know it's difficult. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Bandit Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below. And leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure you hit that bell so you can get these notifications every time. Seriously, hit that bell. Use this picture right here to teach you how to do it. Click all if you want that notification. I really hope you enjoyed this new installment. I wanted to add some more positive content to the channel because a lot of you guys are like, we're tired of things being mean. So I'm like, alright, I'll go out of my way to find some cool, wholesome stuff to make you smile on an afternoon. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to request any other Reddit videos, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to request any horror stories videos, go to the Patreon and the comments down below to do your voting and requesting so I know what you guys want. And speaking of the Patreon, thank you to Ken, Dangplant, Hosmar, Finny, Rachel, Taki, Willbilly, Dustin, and Bunny Boo. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's 2 links in the description, one to my merch store and one to my Patreon. Both funds go directly into the channel so we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty!